What's up, everybody? I hope you all having a wonderful Saturday. It's your boy Z. I'm here with my other brother Z, and I'm talking about the great Zach. And it's another episode, y'all. Another episode of the FamilySmattersPodcast. That's right, Family Smatters. Say it with me one time. Family Smatters.
Yes.
We've been gone for a minute, but we're back with the jump off. That's right.
Yeah.
It's another episode, episode 13. How
Yes,
you
sir.
feeling,
Oh man, I'm excited. Last weekend we had to kind of take a break because we went out of town. Me and my family had obligations to go out of town real quick. We tried to get back in time to do a podcast, but hey man, we were tired. You're tired. So here we are today.
Yeah, man, it's a blessing to be here. It's a
blessing. It is.
This crazy year we're having, man.
2020, man.
2020 is gonna go down in the books. So
in the books.
I'm grateful to be here and still breathing this great earth air.
Yeah. So let's start out by saying, rest in power, Chadwick Boseman. Excuse me.
Yeah, Chadwick
rest
Boseman,
in power,
man. Shout out to him.
Rest in power to all those that have lost their lives in 2020, whether it was through injustice or through things that just we can't control,
Right.
Cherish the day, cherish the time you're here because you never know how long. The best experience I ever had as a family, one of the best family experiences we had as a family was going to go see Black Panther and seeing the look in my daughter's eyes in the movie theater and being mesmerized by, African-American man, African-American cast doing their thing. That means a lot to us. That means a lot to people in general. That was one of the first movies we had our child ever went to.
Yeah.
It was an event for us. So to hear about, him passing and to hear about, him having cancer and even through, him acting, he still fought. He was basically acting with cancer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that made it seem that really draw the allure of him. Like, to me, he really was a real life superhero. You don't tell. Imagine like how much, just as a man, you have a cancer in you that could possibly, in which it did. He succumbed to it, but the doctor telling you that you have this cancer and you have this much time left of your life.
Right.
And then showing on that like a whole bigger scale to where you're an international movie star. You could go places and people will know who you are.
Right.
And you don't tell nobody. Like you just go about your business.
Right. He was having surgeries between movies. Like he was having, and yet he was still in the eye of everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Limelight, and still doing great roles. Like still performing at a top, like one of the best actors. Like that really made me think like, damn, this dude was a real superhero. Like seriously.
This morning I watched different clips of him and I was, I couldn't help but think like, I wonder how he was feeling when he was doing these interviews. I wonder how he was feeling when he was fulfilling these roles. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he couldn't have felt the best, but he put all in.
Right.
He was all in. So yes, real life superhero, man. That's a real one. We were devastated. Me and the wife were devastated last night.
I couldn't believe
when I got the news. I couldn't believe it.
Like, wow.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
Couldn't believe it.
And
so
even with the speculation, bro, like, cause I remember, I'm sure a lot of people listening, I'm sure y'all seen at the beginning, I don't know if it was at the end of last year or the beginning of this year, when those pictures surfaced with him where he looked really sick. And it was like nobody knew what the real story was.
Right. Everybody thought he was in for a role and people were making fun of him. But, hey, man, we be going through stuff. But we got to
That's why I'm saying that's real life superhero stuff to block out all that noise. He could have easily came out then and said, hey, I'm battling cancer. But nah, he kept it pushing and he kept doing roles and kept putting out amazing work.
And that video that he, lost a lot of weight. He was looking frail. He was actually pushing a foundation to help people of color with COVID. So,
oh wow,
listen, when you think of others over yourself, I have nothing bad to say
right,
about you. This guy he put others. I'm sure his family. I pray for his family. I hope his family's good. But listen, this guy is the ultimate superhero because in everything he did in the public eye, he put
others over
himself.
himself.
Yeah, and that's a
Even
beautiful
he put
thing, man.
like you said, him putting out, still doing movies and stuff. That's like sacrificing your health. Imagine how tired you going through chemo, and then you got to go on a movie set, or you got to run your lines. You know what I'm saying? In between you doing chemotherapy, or you trying to rehab after a surgery. Like, so it's just sad, man. I don't want it to be too negative today.
We're gonna say this. We're gonna say rest in power, rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Let's give at least 3 to 4 seconds of silence for that man. Also for Cliff Robinson, NBA player, played for the Trailblazers. I remember watching them as a kid. Rest in power to all those. Rest in peace to all those that have lost their lives this year.
Yes.
Those all. It was a lot of them that we, are near and dear to our heart. There were a lot of those that we learned about after their passing that made an impact on our lives as an African-American man, as an African-American woman, as a child. So I would like to give maybe 3 to 4 seconds of silence, and then we'll move on. You ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. All right, y'all. So what's up? What's next, bro?
I mean, it's a lot going on. Like, not to even go. I don't want everything to be on like a political route, but just with like the whole NBA protesting.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was a sight to see. I don't care where your stance is on how you feel. In case y'all don't know, I guess I'll explain it. But the NBA, basically, players protested and did not play because of the shooting of Jacob Blake. Isn't that his name? Apologize about mispronouncing.
Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah,
we'll get the
basically
name right.
in Kenosha, Wisconsin, the gentleman who got shot 7 times in the back, they went and protested the games because, that is injustice, bro. I don't care what your stance is on if you back the blue or, if you pro Black Lives Matter, whatever it may be.
Right.
We just all, as a society, we just gotta like come together and call a spade a spade.
Right.
And at the end of the day, just have common sense on what's right and what's wrong. I don't care what your character is, your creed is, whatever you've been through. If you have a criminal record, or if you are, Jacob Blake. That's it.
You got it right. I believe you got it right.
Okay,
bro. Yeah. I believe you got it right.
Yeah, bro, we just got to start like calling a spade when something is wrong, and you can't tell me. I don't care what his past was.
That's a fact.
Yeah, that should not matter. That doesn't warrant you getting shot 7 times in the back and getting paralyzed.
That's a fact, Jack.
I don't care what your political affiliation is or whatever it may be, bro. Like, that's just wrong. So for athletes who have this huge platform to, focus on that, I think it's really dope. And I think that it does people. I'll say this and I'll pass it to you, but I read a lot of comments online.
Bro. Take your time. You got it. Take your time.
I read a lot of comments online, and people ask like, "Well, what is this going to do?" Or what does this have to do with all of that? You boycotting games isn't going to change anything. It does change something because you have people right now talking about it, and whether it's inflaming people and making people mad, it's still being talked about and being put in the forefront. And this is something that needs to be addressed. Yes. Anytime something like drastic happens, that's usually on the verge of change happening.
Yes.
It made me think about when like Emmett Till, which was that itself was horrible. But when his mom said, "No, I'm not gonna close the casket. I want the world to see this, to bring light of you know what I'm saying," that triggered change in the civil rights movement. So I feel it's like a
you feel me moment. You feel me? You can't don't shun away. You gotta feel me right now. You have to feel me right now. You have to see
this is what it is. I'm putting it in your face, so you
yes.
see what it is, what it truly is. So
yes,
I just like Adam Silver, bro. He's the GOAT. Like hands down, the best
there's
NBA
no other
commissioner
that
ever.
comes close.
No, David Stern was good, but
he was
Adam
great.
Silver
he was
took
cool,
it to a
but
whole nother
Adam
level.
Silver. Listen, I don't know who the commissioner is of the WNBA, but whoever that commissioner is deserves props too because they protest as well. So shout out.
Yeah, shout out to the WNBA.
I'll say my piece real quick, but shout out to the NBA and shout out to the WNBA because I don't know if they get enough love, but I'm gonna give them love because if you want to talk about who's steering the way or paving the way, you got to put the WNBA because they were doing it before the NBA.
They were.
So,
right.
Hey, look.
And they were doing it with a lot of scrutiny and backlash.
It's like this, though. There are things that are bigger than sports, right?
Yeah.
But we watch sports, and then I use sports to get away, right?
Right.
But at times, and I think that's why NBA, WNBA stopped because at times you don't need to get away. You need to get in. You need to get in. You need to learn. You need to figure things out. You need to be a part of it. Yes, Cathy
Engelbert.
Cathy
shout
Engelbert.
Out to Cathy Engelbert.
Shout out to Cathy Engelbert.
Yeah, I agree, bro.
The closing down NBA, WNBA was powerful. It made me go in and look and do more research.
Yeah.
What I won't do is I won't watch the videos of our people being slaughtered by others. But what I will do is find out what are we doing to make it better. And I see that there's a lot going on, and I'm appreciative. I can help out as much as I can on the level that I can help. But, hey, I'm here for the fight. I'm here for the change. I salute NBA, WNBA. I'm hoping NFL can come through, do something, because I love football.
Yeah, shout out to the other sports leagues, too. Shout out to baseball, MLB, and the NHL. They've been doing a lot of, like, their players walked off the field, and they've been showing love as well. So, shout out to all the major sports.
As small as you may think it is, as a viewer, as a person that watches, sports, it's big. It's bigger than what we know.
Nah, we've never seen anything like this as far as with the major sports in the U.S.
Yeah.
All like, doing this, showing love and
facts,
and taking protests. So
facts, bro. Well, listen, I got something I want to ask you about. You follow David Blaine?
I'm not the biggest David Blaine follower.
Well,
of course I know who he is. I know what he's about, but I haven't.
I think David Blaine is probably one of the most coolest, dopest human beings in the world, and he's finna do a stunt that aesthetically is gonna be amazing to my eyes, and I'm so excited about it.
David Blaine be doing stuff that you think of when you were a little kid.
Yes,
but he actually does.
David Blaine is about to blow up some balloons and hold on to the balloon with his arm and fly over. I don't know if at first I thought it was the Hudson River, but I don't think it's gonna be a Hudson. I don't know where it's gonna be at. He doesn't know where it's gonna be at yet. But August 31st, I am so gonna be tuned in. I've been following David Blaine on all social media since like probably 2017.
Yeah.
His story is pretty cool. For those that don't know, David Blaine is a magician, illusionist, really a daredevil. Like, he does stunts, he does everything. And I've been following him because he's so humble. He's so cool to me. He's helped me with breathing exercises, and he looks like me. He looks like us. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Well, he's
kind of pushing it. But
I'm saying us as a people, not us.
Yeah,
like he don't look like me.
No, I feel you because there aren't a lot of now that I think about it, there aren't any other
he's the one, right?
Like super big musicians like black. Let's just say black. There are of color, but not black magicians. So yeah.
No, he's the one, and he has paved the way.
Yeah.
To be big, and he's done stunts that I would never do. But this stunt, so as a kid, I always wanted to do things like I always thought like if I hold enough balloons,
right,
I can start floating, right?
Yeah, everybody. I think everybody has thought that.
Every kid thought about that. Well, he's about to do that. So
yeah.
I'm super excited about it. He's been doing a lot of interviews, and he's super humble, man. Like he's a humble dude. I'm excited, bro. I don't know. I'm so humble. I don't even know how to talk about it. But August 31st is gonna be dope. We got my sister was saying like, oh, it's gonna end up bad. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be dope. It's gonna be on YouTube, as a matter of fact. Shout out to YouTube. But yeah, that's like, to me, that's something I'm looking forward to coming up. I'm looking forward to seeing David Blaine fly with balloons August 31st.
Yeah. Nah, that's definitely be something I'm gonna check out too. I'm gonna definitely watch it just because you got me hyped from you being hyped. So
yeah, I mean,
that's what I'm saying. I want to see, because if you think about it, that is something cool that nobody's ever done, and for him to pull that off, that'd be like pretty cool, man. Pretty rad.
Every kid, that's every inner child. My inner child explodes when I watch his videos and see things like that. Like,
or even as an adult, bro, you don't have to be a child. Like, that's basically flying. I know I would love to fly. So yeah, bro. Shout out to David Blaine. Make sure y'all check that out on August 31st, like he said. To
it'll be on YouTube. Follow his page too
on YouTube. Yeah, follow him on YouTube and follow us too before you follow him.
Speaking of following.
Yeah, follow us and subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. We are on Apple Music, I think. So we got all of our podcasts out there for y'all to listen.
It's on Apple Podcasts. Not Apple Music, but Apple Podcasts.
Apple Podcasts. Sorry, yeah, the FamilySmattersPodcast. That's right.
We're on there.
On Apple Podcasts. And
give us 5 stars, y'all.
Yeah. 5 stars. Comment. Let us know what y'all like. And
just throw your thumbs.
Put
your thumb on the 5 stars, man. We all right.
That's
right. I think we're all right. You all right?
I'm all right. Yeah,
you're all right. I'm all right.
We not the best. I call myself a ghost. It's not goat. It's a ghost.
Yeah.
Explain. Greatest of all sometimes. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
But we just out here, doing this for y'all because we like to have these conversations. It's therapeutic for us. And, we always want to say that we love our fans and we thank y'all. Y'all motivate us to keep doing this. We don't have a lot now, but eventually, all the fans, we talking to y'all that's not our fans yet. Y'all coming to it. So we appreciate everybody listening.
And we're welcoming. We welcome all.
Yes.
We are welcoming.
We welcome all.
We are loving. We love people. We love our fans. We're a loving family.
That's
we're a loving family.
Loving
so
family.
Come and get embraced.
Our family podcast. Follow the family, y'all.
Yeah.
And with that being said, we just want to wish y'all I want to wish everybody, all the listeners, just a happy weekend. Y'all be safe. Y'all enjoy life. Y'all cherish the day.
Yeah. So be safe. All love. Cherish life, y'all. Seriously. If you take anything from this podcast, cherish life. Be good. Be loving, be caring, be compassionate. Achieve all your goals. Goals. As much as you can, achieve them. Don't let them hold you back.
That's right. Well, I think this is going to be it for episode 13.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the fans. We love y'all. I'm out.
We love y'all.